Hi there, welcome to Number One Geek. It is I, Saz, and we are here with a brand new Zombicide challenge, which is going to be the shopping mall challenge. Just want to make one thing quite clear. Just want to say thank you to, what's his name now? Davey Nin. I know that he's put it up as the photo that we're using for this is done by him, taken at a shopping mall convention. So that's quite cool. So what are we doing? Well, I know there's a few much more bigger and more famous streamers doing the shopping mall challenge at the moment, but I thought I'd give it a go. I've been doing it as a stream on Twitch. I'm also tempted to maybe do that again tonight, but we'll see. We'll see where we go with that. And but what we're going to do is we're going to do an attempt to try rid ourselves of zombies in this mall. So we basically want to make sure this whole mall is clean and clear and without any sort of things. Now, the couple of things that I am going to do is, number one, I am not too ashamed to use the katana. Generally because it's going to be rare as rocking horse poop here. The other thing is that I'm going to try keep this short. This first one's probably going to be about 20-30 minutes, but I'm going to try keep the episode short. So there's going to be a lot of cuts and jumps and so forth. You're not going to see me go through a lot of the rigmarole, but I will obviously come and do some little bits and pieces. Now, first things first, let me have a look at my inventory. I have a baseball bat in here, which I need to equip in both hands. So I started off with the basic survival pack. I think it's only fair that I start off that way. Now, zombies are, I as anybody who knows me. Oh, hello. Now that is an interesting thing because that has never happened to me before. That's usually locked. So this is going to be a different run through for me, I think, because it's very unusual for me to get access up here without having to come all the way around the back or up one of these flights of stairs. Now, I want to make as little noise as possible. Simply because, now let's see if this is locked. Yeah, that's locked. What about that one? Yeah, they're locked. And that's locked as well. I want to make as little noise as possible. Simply because right, yep, let's drag you out here. Oh, the other thing is that most of these are shoppers who probably wanted to speak to a manager, and they're not going to get to. So, Karens, all of them, a lot of them. So that's one dead Karen. She's got a comb and an empty notebook, which is about as useful as a chocolate teapot for me. Never mind. Right, so let's keep ourselves. There's another zombie in here. Alright. Let's I want to open this door because the more noise that they make, I can't open this door. Ah, there we go. Ah. There we go. I'm running away. So the more noise they make, the more zombies are going to be attracted. My bat is going to break soon if I'm not careful. Okay, so that's quite a few things. We do have OGRM, but I'm quite loath to use guns. Generally because it's quieter. What are you doing? Ah! See what I mean? One of the things I always ends up happening to me is that I end up concentrating on one of these buggers and another one sneaks up behind me. Now, do we have anything of use here? We'll find out in a second once I've made sure that it is safe. Right, so let's have a quick look in here. Now, as you can hear, the zombies are making a crap load of noise. That saw might be quite useful. A bit further down the line, there's a flashlight there, which is not exactly the most useful thing in the world. Anything in these areas here, there's nails and a needle. Might be useful. Some wood glue. Ah, wood glue might be useful because I can repair my and also let's grab some nails. I've just had a thought. Just had a little bit of a thought. Right, so first things first, let's build a spiked baseball bat. And now let's repair it with some wood glue. Can I repair it a bit more? No, I can't. Okay, so let's equip that in both hands. So it's still a little bit. Box of nails. I want to kind of drag him out here because hear a radio. That ain't gonna be fun. And bang. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to have a quick look around and see if I can find myself some decent stuff. Okay, so I've fought my way into this back room here, which I've noticed has a bed. So I've got some duct tape there, some premium technologies. I'm just really looking for stuff. I know that there's stuff over this side. There's a hammer there, that's okay. I have kind of pretty much taken all the creatures out over here. But unfortunately, these stairs down here lead down to more rooms, and as you can see, they're all aggravated down here in this exit area here. And they all have a way to get up, so as you can see, there's more than one way they can get here. So I need to ensure that they can't, which generally means I need to find myself a sledgehammer, which is easier said than done, of course. Let's try this again. I don't think I've picked up any keys or anything that might give me purchase to replace. And there we go. So yeah, we've cleared out some of the bit at the top there, so we're going there. But I'm going to have to go back and go the old route and cause a bit of trouble down there to see about getting food and see if there's any sort of equipment that I can possibly grab. I really want to make my way to the hardware store, which I know is here, because obviously I've played this map before. But I'm quite pleasantly surprised that I'm on the roof here and I'm not surrounded by hundreds of zombies just yet. That's an interesting and pleasurable thing to find out. But there you go. So yeah, here's the fun bit. I've got to get somehow in. I'm hungry. I may just end up eating these chips for the moment. I'm going to be tempting these guys away from the area and hopefully clear out all the zombies so I can get into that cafe area. And then hopefully down into the mall. As you notice, I'm using a hit and stomp maneuver. It just saves on my bat, because if I'm not careful, this thing is going to break. So I just want to keep my attacks as simple as possible. Just smack them, hope they go down, and then stamp the crap out of them. Just need to now attract half of these guys towards me. Come on, Reed Richards. That's actually quite a group. I may have to move back a bit faster, and hopefully they will start, or some of them will start losing interest. Nope, they're not in losing interest. Fine. This may end up being a battle of oh, there goes me. Okay. Now this is where things get a little bit. Let me quit that as my primary. I did pick up a crowbar, by the way. Chill. It's not as good as the baseball bat when it comes to knockdown, though. Ooh. As you can see, I'm just doing a kind of like a reverse maneuver, where I'm okay, so now I can just concentrate on this one. Down you go, and smack it down. So, yeah, that's going to be what I'll be doing next, is clearing out all the zombies in the cafe. Okay, so that's an objective cleared. We've cleaned out pretty much all the zombies around here. I can still hear banging, which means that I've got to do a full clean out. I've got the toilets. Let's check these doors. Make sure that there's no was. So let me draw him back out. And the reason I'm drawing them back out over here is because I know that zombies tend to have a really good hearing distance. And because the mall is on top of each other, they will know. Anything that's underneath me will hear me beat up the crap out of these zombies. So I'm doing it a little bit further away from any of the access points. So I don't end up having a horde of zombies coming up the stairs at me. Ready to... Ooh, shouldn't have run. As you notice, I'm sneaking around everywhere. I'm trying to be as quiet as I possibly can. Old church mouse principle. Now, can I... Yeah, come on. So it's just generally a question now of me taking all the stragglers that we've got here and effectively drawing them to a place where I can kill them quietly without the rest of the zombie horde hearing. It's a question of picking them off one by one, and it takes a little bit of patience, which is probably why after I've killed this lady, we'll probably cut out to the next objective, which is going to be clearing out the toilets and making sure that the cafe area is completely clear. Oh, Ruger. Okay, that's a gun. I won't really use it, but I can put that back at the base a bit later. I picked up some antidepressants as well. So that's the next objective, is to clean the toilets out in a kind of like more like a zombie killing way, not as in getting some bleach and some stuff. I'm not going to end up cleaning urinals. Let's just put it that way. Right, back in a bit. Right, so that's the toilets done. So let's have a quick look around and see what we've got. Pillow, vest, blouse and jacket. That's not really that useful for me. Let's try the men's. Long shorts, socks. So yeah, we've not really. There's a sheet though. It's always good to take a sheet, and not in the context that really sounded like. Let's try over here, see if there's anything. There's a skirt and some underwear, so no. So we've got clothes. The other thing is that there was a zombie trying to get through the door up here in this park. I'm hungry, but the good thing is I've cleaned the cafe. So there should be something to eat here somewhere. Some fresh bread. Some coffee and some cupcakes. Is there anything in the fridge? No. I'm just going to have to eat some bread, I think. Coffee would be good for keeping awake if I need to. And there's some cupcakes and stuff. There's a bookcase up here. Cooking for beginners, magazines and stuff. That's cool. I think there's another one down here, another couple of bookcases actually. Mechanics for beginners. Let's read the Metalwork magazine. And we can put it back once we're done. It allows me to make metal fences. That's if I get good enough and find the equipment to do so. Right, there's a lot of banging, but I think that's over this area here. So, next job now is just have a quick look down here. Hello, you. Now I just want to be tempting a zombie over to my kill zone. I want to try to keep my sneak as good as possible. So I'm sneaking around constantly. It should raise the skill quite significantly, and if you can sneak around a big horde of zombies, so much the better, because the truth of the matter is that you want to ensure that you isolate zombies, and we're starting to get infectious now. Dead bodies going around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang fire and go down and just check out the area and try to be as sneaky as possible and draw more zombies up to my kill zone. And that should mostly be it, because we've pretty much cleared up. We've kept things quiet, which is very important. We don't seem to have more than a few hordes. Here's one coming now. But the last thing you want is like 20 zombies coming up those stairs, because there's not a lot I can do to deal with those guys. I really want to stop. The reason that I'm opening all the doors and stopping them from banging is the banging attracts more zombies. So I really kind of want to stop them from doing it. And the only way to do that is to open the door and let them free. And then 90% of the time, you can lure them into your kill zone. Just tennis court number 2 hit. There you go. Alright. Right, so I'll have another look downstairs and see if there's any other places that I can draw out and draw people back. But for that, it's going to... we're doing alright. So, one quick thing. Duffel bag. Grabbing that bad boy. It looks like an AIAOW, whatever that is. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop this onto the ground. Let me just move it over here. Just get out of the way, there's all the flies and stuff. Right, so, and let's equip that on my bag. There's my duffel bag. And pop that in there. And pop the antidepressants, the Ruger Security 6 shots, and the sheet. And so now we've got ourselves a better repository. So we're improving. So we're doing all right at the moment. I'm just doing my best to shut some of these zombies up. I think I've found one down here that I need to at least silence. I'm going to go out here, I think. Let's kill him out in the playground. Come to my playgrounds, Karen. No, you cannot see my manager. No, you can't get a discount. Just because I've not... Oh dear. I think I have now attracted the zombies. So... by doing it over the top of there, I may have caused a little bit of noise and attracted a group of zombies who are not best pleased of my business practices. Actually, what I might do is I might do this. Just get a little way out of sight. And just zoom in a little bit better. No, your child may be important to you, but it's not to me, Karen. Don't care if you've come here often and that you know the manager personally, you're going to get your head kicked in. Good old paperclip. adhesive bandages. Now that is useful, just in case I get a scratch or two. The flies are having a field day today. Right. I want to try get down to that woman who's knocking the door down below. Because I have a half a suspicion that she's the one who's drawing all these guys. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit crowded around here. And we're starting to draw more zombies, which is kind of expected. This generally is par for the course. Fortunately, I do have that is a manageable amount of zombies to deal with. Right, so this mission, or the mission that I've got today, is to try stop that bloody zombie from making so much noise. And that's going to see that. Well, hopefully if I get it done, that's fine. But we are coming to the end. So day one. And we've got pretty much all the objectives going. So let's have a quick look, see how we can do. And then we'll see about ending... Oh, excuse me. Ending the day. So the answer is no, abject failure, and good thing I got those bandages because I've just got scratched. Fun, fun, fun. So, yeah, not really going to do too well. So what I'm going to say is that is going to be day one. We have been successful, generally. So we've achieved the objectives. We've found a place to rest. We found a nice area to store our stuff. We've cleared out the cafe so that we've got at least some drinking water and some food, as well as some books to read. And we're starting to work our way down into the mall for day two, which will probably be more clear out. And then seeing if we can find ourselves a decent weapon and try to get ourselves over to the hardware store. I'm really happy that we haven't really attracted that many in the way of zombies. We've kept things nice and quiet. Because usually it's absolutely swamped up here and I'm running around like a mad thing. So yeah, we're doing okay. Fingers crossed, touch wood. But thank you very much for watching. If you like what you like, please press the like button. If you dislike what you dislike, please press the dislike button. But please pop something down in the comment section to let me know what I'm doing wrong so that I can improve my content for you. Do it nicely though. I've had a couple of people who have been a little bit on the rude side, but you know, life is life. Also, if you really like what you're seeing, don't forget to click on the old subscribe button. And that's about it. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.